When the owner of the Tardy Furniture store and 3 employees were shot and killed 23 years ago, it was a big local story. It was even a statewide story. Well, after 2 decades, 6 trials, and a podcast, it is now national news. On Monday, the man accused of those crimes was released from jail on bond. Our Cash Matlock joins us in the studio now with more on what lies ahead for Curtis Flowers.
Andrea, this case could go in a few different directions. In the next few weeks, we'll know if there will be another trial or a dismissal. But a dismissal doesn't necessarily mean it's over.
Curtis Flowers is home, but he isn't free. Many are wondering what happens next.
Either get ready for trial and try to get the evidence together to prosecute the case, to try to offer a plea deal to Mr. Flowers if he'll consider one. I don't know that he will, and see if you can resolve the case that way. And the third option is to dismiss the charge if you believe that you no longer have sufficient evidence to prosecute it.
Dismissing the indictment would be up to the prosecution.
At that point, if you dismiss the charges, Mr. Flowers would be, for the most part, exonerated. He's presumed innocent at this point, and it would be as if the charges couldn't be proved, and therefore he would be considered innocent under our laws.
When someone is declared not guilty by a panel of 12 jurors, the case can never be tried again. That's not how it works with a dismissal.
What a dismissal would mean is they're not going to prosecute it for whatever reason. They don't have to really give a reason. They can just agree to dismiss it, and they may or may not bring it up. Say, for example, if there became some kind of evidence in favor of the state may choose to pick it up at that point.
Defense attorney Rob McDuff has made it clear that his client is hoping for a dismissal, but is fully prepared for whatever decision the DA's office will make.
We will be moving forward on our motion to dismiss the charges, and we will continue to press this case forward. If they are not dismissed, we will be ready for a 7th trial at which we fully believe Curtis Flowers will be found not guilty.
If Flowers is tried for a 7th time, it could be years before the case fully comes to a close.
I would assume the court would do it as quickly as possible. The more time that goes by means the more time the witnesses' memories fade, witnesses may pass away, witnesses are no longer in the area, and you have to bring all those people back to try a case that's 20 years old. It gets very difficult to do that in any kind of situation, whether you're on the defense side or the prosecution side.
Another option would be for Curtis Flowers to accept a plea deal. However, that seems unlikely since he's standing by his declaration of innocence.